Does your Southern accent sometimes feel a little off? If so, it's probably one of these three things. Now, there are a lot of accents in the South, y'all, so you gotta be real specific about which region you're targeting. That being said, there are some things that tend to show up across the board. So let's get into them. Number one, it's not just about talking slower. Sure, there can be a more luxurious cadence with a lot of accents in the South, but maybe even more importantly than the speed at which you're talking is the flow. Words in the South tend to flow one into another. We don't find a lot of choppy or staccato rhythms going on. Think about a river. It'll bend, sometimes it'll stretch out, sometimes the water speeds up, sometimes it slows down. But that water, honey, that water is always flowing. Number two, take a look at your anatomy, more specifically, your tongue. Now, yes, your jaw, your lips, your velum, other muscles of your face, they're gonna get involved, but in general, we want that tongue to be fat and flat. Think about your tongue as a pancake versus a hot dog, right? Pancake tongue, hot dog tongue. Let me do them side by side. Play around with that, it's kind of fun. Pancake tongue is what we're going for in a lot of accents of the South. And I know what you're thinking, does that really make a difference? Yes, it does. Number three, the actual sounds you're making. There are a lot of vowel and consonant sounds that we can play with across the South, but something that we see come up a lot is what we call the pen-pin merger. I'm gonna say that in a different accent. The pen-pin merger. So for example, if I'm talking about, oh, let's put a pin in it, let's circle back to that, right? And like corporate speak or whatever. Let's put a pen in it versus I got a pen and I'm gonna write with it. I got a new pen, I love my pen, right? Pen, pen. Kind of sounds pretty much the same. Another example is, let's say I'm talking about tin cans, right? I got some tin cans, and let's say I got 10 of them. I got 10 tin cans. Words that in your accent might rhyme with pen, and words that in your accent might rhyme with pin, are gonna merge. The vowels in them are gonna be very similar, if not the same. So there you go, some things to look at and play with your Southern accent. If you wanna build this into your work, I go a lot deeper into all of this in my American Southern workshop. Details in the caption. I'm not gonna say yeehaw or, sign off with a cowboy hat. I do have a cowboy. I'm not gonna do that. Have a blessed day, y'all.